Okay, so I guess I'm diving right into this. This is a first video I'm creating, and this one will be targeted for Ripple XRP. I'm doing this because a lot of my friends have been liking my advice on what's going on with cryptocurrency and some of the altcoins I've been getting into. So I might as well get into XRP as my first video. So I wrote down here, and I'm going to be doing this for every video I make on the each point I'm going to cover. So for XRP, what's going on now, where is it going next, the Coinbase effect, which I'll get to later, and what to think of this, meaning like what to think of this whole what to think of this whole idea of like XRP at the moment and where it's headed. So first, starting off what's going on now, it looks like XRP has been, pretty flatlined, I guess, over the past few months, and it seemed to really rally up. And I think the reason why that's happening is because, in my opinion, as many people have most likely cashed out when Bitcoin, reached around 18, 19K about a couple weeks ago. I think they're looking to, put their money in a lot of altcoins right now, and I think. Bitcoin and the main coins out there like Ethereum and Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash that just been introduced. They're not going anywhere. I'm not saying that people are cashing out, and leaving the coin. I'm saying that more of people that have gone early in the game. Bitcoin has gone up. A nice run for the last quarter of this year. And I think some of the people that most likely had a lot of the coins or decided to cash out maybe a good portion of it during that run are interested in going to the altcoin market now. So, you have different coins right now like XRP that is slowly turning from an altcoin to possibly a main coin, like one of the main guys like Litecoin. And you have other ones too that I'll cover in later videos in this channel, such as Cardano and also Verge that I've been looking at too, and a few other ones. So back to number one, what's going on now? Basically, what I think is happening is I think Ripple XRP is. I think the hype basically caught up to it. I think enough people were watching it, and I think. Just a lot of things happened in the background. I think it was a combination of like social media and also some activity from the Ripple team themselves. I don't work there. I don't know the team personally, just from what I've been watching online. So it looks like for some reason XRP has kind of just been part of the narrative for like the up and coming coin, and I believe that's why it did have that activity probably had some significant impact to that rally. I can't say that I can't really say like that alone was the reason for the rally, but definitely because it was a coin that's been talked about a lot on social media and on just online in general, like through Instagram and YouTube and so on. And that could be any number of reasons. I think it could be either, people that own a lot of XRP maybe wanted to promote it and get some kind of rally out of it, or it could be that just naturally rallied up because it caught attention on exchange or a cap graph like more coin market cap. So. As far as number one, what's going on now, that's what I think. And transitioning to the next question, where is it going next? I think from that rally, in my opinion, I think that XRP is probably going to calm down a little from that rally. If I can move the chart here, which I probably can. Okay, I don't want to move too much because of questions, but just wanted some space between here. In my opinion, it looks like from the rally that just happened for the past 2 days, I think either there's going to be like a little bit of a calming period between here to here. I can't say it's going to go down at this point. I don't really see any reason why it would go down a lot back to like, let's say $1. If it did, that would really seriously surprise me. I personally think there's this is a coin that's probably fighting to stay, and what I'm thinking is, since it's caught the attention as the number 2 coin on CoinMarketCap and all the other cap graphs, what's caught my attention is that is a major exchange like Coinbase going to just go ahead and list it, which I'll talk about in my third point. So from number 1 to number 2, what's going on, what's going next? It looks to me just had like a solid rally. I personally think it's because of social media. And where is it going next? It looks like it's going to calm down for a little while. How long is that? I'm not really sure. I think, in my opinion, that could be, I could say like maybe a good week or two until you probably see like another significant jump. I could be wrong too. I mean, that's the thing about the crypto market, is that things just fluctuate so rapidly with the volatility. So I'm betting on it's gonna calm down for a week or two before anything happens, whether it goes up or down. But there definitely needs to be some sort of resting period after what's happened the past few days, which is pretty amazing. I know it's jumped from 20 to 40 cents, and then suddenly just jumps all the way to I believe it's like 2.2 now. I know in some exchanges it's still down to 1.8. So that's where I believe it's going next. And I'm going to throw this in there because some people have been asking me this too, but some people are asking me where is it going next in terms of maybe like next 6 months, or like next Christmas, or in 2 years. I think this is a coin to stay. I think XRP, reading about it, if you guys haven't read about it, I'll include a link to XRP's summary and white paper, which they're trying to more of facilitate transactions towards the big banks. And even though there's some people in the cryptocurrency community that call XRP kind of like the evil Bitcoin, because it's favored for big bank technologies, or I'll take that back. It's favored as technology to facilitate big banking. I think that's just really one part of the whole. I don't think that's really everything. There's more to that. So I'll include a link to that so you guys can read about it with me. I can easily see this being a coin that's around like, let's say $5-10 at least. And I think that's pretty conservative when I say that. Some people are kind of hyping it out there and saying, this is going to be the next $100 coin. This can be the next Litecoin, like $300. And it very well could be. I don't see any reason not to, especially that it's caught the attention of everyone, and it's a number 2 on the cap list at the moment. So could it be $100 or $300 coin? It could be, but I think that's as they say, putting the cart before the horse. I think realistically, this can pretty easily be a $5 to $10 coin. So if you guys didn't get in yet and you think it's too late, I don't believe it's too late. I think it looks like if you're waiting for this coin to be like the next $5 or $10 coin, it's pretty much halfway there already at this point. If you guys are hoping that's going to be the next, $100, $300 coin, then you guys have plenty of time if that's the case. I mean, if someone asked me if they think it's going to be $100 or $300 coin, I probably would say, yeah, it could be, if you give it like give or take 2-3 years, and that could happen. Would it be $100 or $300 coin, by next Christmas, like how everything was kind of getting a rally a couple weeks ago? I'd highly doubt that, just by looking at how everything's going. But as we put out content out there, I'm gonna say at the moment I'd highly doubt that. At most, I'd like to say like by next Christmas, it could most confidently be like a $10 or $15 coin. So number three, Coinbase effect. What are my thoughts on that? So people are saying, this coin could be listed on Coinbase, and if it does, it's instantly going to jump up to, 10 to, $20. Yeah, I mean, that definitely has that effect. I think anything that's thrown on Coinbase or anything like that is given, that kind of traffic. But we have to keep in mind too that, how fast is Coinbase going to actually adopt that? I don't, like I said, I don't work there. I don't know anyone there. Can Coinbase do it? Are they planning to do it? I think at this point it's just been rumors. There's people on Reddit and people on Quora. There's people on different forums online saying like, Coinbase is gonna do it. And it's inevitable. And some other people say, well, they're kind of overloaded and they kind of rushed in too fast with Bitcoin Cash. But at this point, I don't think we really know. But yes, if Coinbase does list it, I think it's obvious to pretty much everyone that when they do list it, at this point, like the amount of traffic and attention and hype that a Coinbase, creates as an effect of that is definitely going to, jump up the altcoin in price. Number four, what to think of this? And when I say that, what to think of this? What I think of like the overall, summary and message of XRP and Ripple, and what I think is going on with this. I think as an overall, XRP looks like a coin that's just gotten everyone's attention. I can't really say that it's a fan of or like a shining example of what blockchain technology should be, and I'll include a link to below to why I think that. But I think overall, it's definitely caught the attention of everyone. I think people at the moment are less concerned of the technology behind it for XRP, and I think people are more interested towards the people and the institutions behind XRP, and I think for that reason it's gotten the attention it has, and that's what I kind of think of this overall. I think 2018 and 2019 is definitely going to be the year of the altcoins, and I think a lot of other people online have been saying the same thing, where others that have made money on Bitcoin already are looking to sell a little bit of it and go and explore the altcoin market a little bit more tenaciously. So as far as XRP, that's basically my overall thoughts right now, and as we move along, each day I'm going to give different content on not only this, but different videos on the other altcoins as well, such as Cardano that I was mentioning that I find really interesting. So if you want, go on the video section or subscribe, and then take a look at what I'm about to post for each day coming up.